Hello, my friends. So we are here to talk about how I took an April Fool's prank too far on my boyfriend. It all started when I woke up at 6 o'clock. I was happy because I knew that today was April Fool's, so I got ready quick and headed to school. When I got to school, I talked to one of my friends about my plan to prank my boyfriend. After that room came, and I told her that if she wants to help me prank him, so she said yeah, and I explained the plan to her. After that, we were dismissed to class. On my way there, Apple came, and I asked him to be in the prank. He said yes, so I gave him the paper that had the plan on it, and he said I will read it in class. When I got to class, I sat down, then Yo-Yo came. I told her my prank, they were not gonna be in it, and she told me if it was a good idea, and I said, yeah, I'm just gonna do it until the end of the day. I don't think he will get too upset. At recess, Kite came up to me and said, are we still doing it? I told her yeah, then she left with her boyfriend Male. After that, I went with my boyfriend. Then Apple called me over. He told me, when do I start my role? I told him his role was lunch. Then he said okay, then ran away. I went back to my boyfriend and talked to him normally. After a few minutes, recess ended. I went to go talk to Jelly Belly and Kite quickly about their role. I told them now when he gets to their class. After Ian sneaked up on me and asked me what I was talking about with them, I told him nothing, and he said, you're scaring me. After that, I went to class. When I got to class, I thought about how far I might take it, but I didn't think much of it. When lunch recess started, I got the paper I was gonna give to Apple. Then I went to go look for him. After I found him, I gave him the paper. But then Bill came and asked what we're doing. And by a huge mistake, I told him, but I didn't think much of it. Then he took the paper from Apple. I started running after him, but he went to Ian, and I stopped because I knew he was confining. As I was standing, spying on both Bill and Ian from afar, my friend Noodles came and said, you're doing your plan. I told her yeah, and she told me, look, they are reading the note. I looked, and they were, but Ian looked sad or mad. I told my friend that, and she said, he looks like he wants to cry. We should stop it. I told her in a worried voice, but I don't know how to. She told me I could tell him for you. I told her no, because I didn't want to stop it now. I wanted to see how far he could take it. Then we kept spying on them, but they walked somewhere else. I quickly hid it along with my friend. Noodles said they were walking the other way, so I looked at them, and they were sitting. But my boyfriend looked angry, according to my friend. I felt bad, but I just didn't think about it much. Then Jelly Belly came up to us and asked what's wrong. I told him about how Ian looked, and he told me, want me to ask him if he's okay. I told him yeah, then he left to go talk to him. After a few minutes, he came back and said that he looked angry, and he ignored him. I felt worried, but lunch recess ended, and Vroom was walking by. I called her over and told her now's her time. Then she ran and went to tell him. As we were walking to lunch, Noodles said, look, it's Ian, and he was looking mad while talking to Bill. He looked at us, and Noodle told me to look away. I looked at him when he stopped staring, and he looked angry. Then I ran to Yo-Yo and told them that I took it too far, and I'm getting stressed over this. Then they told me, I told you, bro, I'm not gonna be a part of this drama, just him. Then I left back to Noodle. She told me he kept staring at us. Then we went to lunch. I sat down next to Yo-Yo, and Noodle was across from me. She told me, bro, you got to tell him now. I told her no, not only because I didn't know how to, but I was scared. My hand was shaking, and I felt pressure to tell him, but I just overthought so much. So I just blurred out to Yo-Yo and told them all the scenarios that could happen, like, what if he hits me? What if he breaks up with me? And a bunch of other things. Yo-Yo then told me to calm down and asked me, what makes you think that? I told them the reason why. Then Noodle said I could tell him it's a prank. I finally told her yes, then she got up and left. I was nervous, my eye felt warm. When she came back, she told me that she went to tell him it was a prank, but he was ignoring her. But then she asked, are you still gonna date? Then he just said, I don't know. When I heard that my eyes started to water, I overthink so much. I was shaking. Yo looked at me. They felt bad because they were used to the fact I cried. I then told Noodles, I'm the worst boyfriend ever. I told it to Far, without realizing and keeping the fact he has anger issues makes it worse. She and Yo looked at me with worries. Noodle then told me, you should go up to him after lunch. Before class starts, I nodded my head. After 10 minutes lunch ended, everyone was slowly going to class. But I got up my seat fast and walked to Ian. He looked at me and I said, I'm so sorry, it was a prank. I was trying to be funny, but turns out I didn't. This is what I get for being too happy and not being aware of things. He then told me it was okay and that he was mad at Jelly Belly. As we walked to class, I gave him a hug and smiled at him. After that, he went to his class. I was glad that I didn't make him cry. Now I realize that I need to be aware of others